I was in jail for 34 days. It's a lot of medical blood work.
Did you submit the form to the
Yes.
proper people?
Yes, several times.
After violating a protective order in a choking-related assault case, the defendant returns to court hoping the judge will reconsider denying probation and instead allow deferred adjudication.
All right. The last time you were here, and I'd like for people to feel as though, and not actually just feel as though, but to have had a chance to speak to the court, and it appeared that you wanted to speak to me.
Yes, I did.
All right, and what did you want to speak to me about?
Yeah, I have a second to breathe. I kind of got worked up a little bit.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I have a second to breathe? I kind of
Sure.
worked up a little bit. Just pertaining the case, and I know when you went over it, you seen that the protective order was violated multiple times. It's not. I know it. If you read police reports or a person's victim's testimony of what happened, sometimes it could. It's up to the court, your discretion to see if, try to make sense of it, I guess. But when it comes to brotherly protective order, we have children together, and to be honest, like I never been in any trouble before in my life pertaining like legal system and having to no contact, like the contact order with my children. And I was a sole provider for my children. Like she was a stay-at-home mother. And when I went back home, like the no contact order, I went back home, but I was the only person on the lease and I didn't have anywhere else to go. And honestly, from what we talked about pertaining me and her, we were fine on good terms, etc. So to be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be any more.
But see, here's the thing about it is that there's an offense against you for choking, right? And when you think about it, choking a person, that means you're face to face with them. They can't breathe and you're still choking them. Now, you have that, so you have to know that there's a no contact order in place. And when you're saying, oh, well, I leased the apartment or the house or whatever, that's why I was going back there. Okay, I understand that. But when you were placed in custody at the jail, both parties agreed, your attorney agreed and the state agreed that you were actually contacting her from the jail. And so the thing about it is, you already have this violent offense for choking someone. And then on top of that, you are continuing to contact them from the jail. You had to know you couldn't contact people from the jail. And that just shows the court that you can't follow rules. And she has, according to the testimony that is taken, she left town and is no longer in Texas or wherever she may be. Then, it is what it is. She left town. Maybe she left because maybe she's thinking, I leave town, he doesn't know where I am, then he can stop contacting me. But that's where we are.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how much I say before.
Well, you're not under oath.
Oh, okay. Well, I could speak freely. Yes. Your Honor, he came back and forth to see me unannounced, came to the house unannounced. When she was in a woman's home in Fredericksburg, she was they kicked her out of the woman's home, and the police had to come or whatever to escort her away. She came to the house on February 4th or 5th, unannounced, midnight, because I wasn't speaking to her because we were talking during the protective order. We have children. I was sending money for my children, or she would bring the children so we could see them. We would eat together.
Right, so here's my question. Were you sending money to the children from the jail? That's a no.
No,
But you were still calling him from the jail, and that had nothing to do with anything. So here's the thing, I wanted to hear you out because I know I didn't get a chance to fully explain to you why I didn't grant you probation. But the reason why I didn't grant you probation is because you have a crime where you choke her. And then after you choke her, you continue to contact her. What I'm letting you know is I understand, okay, you're on the lease, you go to the apartment or to the home because you're on the lease and you're trying to make sure that the children have food or have money. That's fine. But then you proceed to call her on numerous times from the Bear County Jail. That's a no. And for the court, part of the reason why I didn't grant you probation is because based upon your actions, you're telling me you can't follow conditions of probation. So that is why.
I actually, Your Honor, if possible, like, because before this happened, I was enlisted actively in the military. I was enrolled into medical school for LMRT classes to become a radiologist. And my classes started in March 2025. I've been in and out of grew up in the jail, etc., house arrest, etc. since then. I understand exactly where you coming from and how it could seem to the court, or even like the charge, or etc. I've been sitting in jail and dealing with different health reasons, low potassium and low liver enzymes since the date of my arrest, December 5th to March 18th. I was admitted to the hospital. I had lost 110 pounds because I wouldn't eat because I had psoriasis, which is like my skin breaks out from certain foods, meat, dairy, etc., sugars, have you. I grew up in a family with my immediate household was my father, my brother, and myself. Out of us three, both of them are felons, and neither one of them graduated high school. I'm the only one who graduated high school. I'm the only one who wasn't a felon. So applying for the probation and adjudication was trying to save me from becoming a felon. I took pride in not having any criminal history. If you could so grant me, I don't have obviously lawyer here, but I was thinking
You can always come back with your attorney. I tell you what, I'll have you come back with your attorney. If you want to come back with an attorney, you can.
no, I'm just speaking to you. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I just don't want to be a strain on my family, and being that I know that I would abide to any probation adjudication, especially the first, I can try to save my record and save me to be able to go on and have a career in any field or even enlist in the Army still. I would say if you could maybe think or ponder on doubling the sentence to 8 years, probation deferred, and double the fines. And if you could possibly consider a no harmful contact, because Clarissa has my children and Chris has my children, she has my car, she has a bunch of my possessions. No, from our family, both of our families know each other. I knew Carissa since I was 14 years old. Both of our families know each other. Carissa doesn't, she's left her family.
Let me just tell you this, what I would suggest to you is speak to your attorney. The reason why I had you brought back is because I felt that there is something you wanted to say. And I know I didn't get a chance to explain to you why I made the ruling I made. And I will tell you, we're always taught as judges never to explain our rulings, just make the ruling and move on. But I don't like to do that because I don't want people to think that I haven't heard their story or I'm not paying attention to them or that I'm not looking at them as individuals. So I noticed as you were being taken away, you were raising your hand. And that made me realize that I really didn't get a chance to explain to you why I ruled the way I ruled. Now, if you're asking or wanting me to perhaps do some type of different sentence. And for me to consider that, then your attorney will need to file a specific motion for that. The coordinator will let your attorney know and we'll go from there, okay?
May I say something?
Sure.
Uh, from, I was told yesterday that my lawyer or attorney made motions for reconsideration and a bunch of other motions.
I haven't received those.
That's what I was told from my family when I called them. Before I went up here, it's all off the record.
Yeah, we're off the record.
Um,
The court reporter is not taking anything down.
I didn't understand what I signed with the silent.
All right, so here's the thing. You need to talk to your attorney about that. So everything else that you're about to say now, you need to talk to your attorney. Your attorney can file whatever motion she chooses to file, okay?
No, I was getting to what I was.
No, you're getting to places that
I
you
was
should not
stuck
get
there.
to.
I was stuck there, but I'm saying that before we came up here, I was told several times that I could be able to.
No. Here's the thing. You are now trying to, or well, attempting to wade into legal matters. And I think you should have your attorney here to discuss that. All right? So, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes,
has a motion been filed by his attorney?
I need to double check that, Judge, I don't, do you have his case number, Judge?
No.
They're right.
Okay. All right, and if they have filed, if she has filed something, we'll put it on a docket for it to be heard, and Ms. Ferguson will set it. So just have a seat, and Ms. Ferguson, if she finds something, we'll set it, all right? Okay, so when are we available to hear whatever motion she has filed?
I can do it the first week of June. I need to contact Anita to make sure she's available.
All right. So as soon as your attorney is available before 30 days, we'll hear her. Okay? And if you have some type of food intolerance, you need to let the jail know. If you let the jail know, they will prepare you a specific meal.
I literally, this is all in the notes. This is all the thing I told, when I had Zoom court for the protective order hearing, I would go to Zoom court in jail and I told,
Deputy Mejia,
Yes, sir.
will you please let the jail know that he has food intolerance to dairy?
No, it's not just dairy, it's meats, processed foods.
All right, he can't eat any processed food. Will you let them know that he needs to eat green? Yes.
Your Honor, he needs to submit a sick call so they can verify he does eat, that he's allergic and can't tolerate that.
Your Honor, I can tell you exactly what happened. I was in jail for 34 days.
So here's the thing. The only question that I need to know is, did you submit what? form?
This is, it's a lot of medical blood work. I took
Did
a lot
you
of,
submit it?
I've been in and out of, yes. I went to
No,
the
my
hospital.
question is, did you submit the form to the
Yes.
proper people?
Yes, several times.
All right, so Deputy Laura, if you can make sure that the jail has the information on him, and I will send an email.
And I didn't eat until I went to the hospital after 30.
I will send them an email about your intolerance. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna send an email right now about your food intolerance. So what specifically can you not eat?
I was wanting to just get some type of fruit and they didn't give me any fruit. They said because it's hooch and all this.
Okay,
other
this is
stuff.
what I want I want you to listen to me and internalize what I'm saying. As my grandmother would always say, it's not about who shot John right now. So somebody did something or they didn't do something. I'm not at that point right now. Where I am is you're telling me you have a problem. I'm trying to solve it. So I don't need to know the backstory. I'm just trying to figure out, what are you not allowed to eat? What can you eat? And I will send an email to the sheriff letting him know that you are not allowed to eat dairy. So other than dairy, what else can you not eat?
Meats, processed food. I just really fruits and vegetables.
All right, so you're not allowed to eat meats or processed food. And what are the results if you eat meats or processed food?
I have skin breakouts in my face and hair area, et cetera, and it gets like red irritants with psoriasis.
All right.
I didn't mean to agitate.
No, I mean, I just want you to tell me, what can you not eat? The fact that somebody is still serving you specific things. I'm trying to solve that problem, but I need to know what you can't eat. So you're telling me no dairy, no meat or processed foods, correct?
Yeah.
All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
CR 015632, State versus Christopher Pledo. Could I have parties announced?
State,
Derek comes from Mr. Pledo.
And are you Mr. Pledo? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Polito, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Polito, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years into prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. All right. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against
In
him?
my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Polito, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,200 fine and the state is opposed to your application. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motion?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states if we got it all time.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. What is his criminal history?
State theft as well as conviction for burglary of ability and possession E1 2 felonies were referred to.
Okay. All right. Are you waiving PSI?
We can, the state's opposed, but we can.
Well, no, my question is, are you waiving PSI?
You want the judge to make the decision, then you want to wait 30 days.
I'm gonna make a decision.
We'd wait the PSI, Judge.
All right. And state you're opposed, and why are you opposed?
From this, Mr. Judge, we are opposed. Mr. Polito was placed on probation in 2023 as well as that drug conviction in 2023 and then picked up this new case. So he's already done a trip to TC on that 1 to 4 grams of heroin.
All right, thank you. So why were you revoked on your last probation? What did you not do?
Report.
Okay. And how often have you been using drugs?
2026.
And what have you been using?
Marijuana at first, and then it went to cocaine, then cocaine went to meth, and then I started drinking, and then I just stayed on meth. No,
And do you have any children? What are their ages?
15. She lives in Austin. I have 2 live right now with my parents, and a 7 and 8-year-old, and then I have a 3-year-old.
All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you a choice. There are no other choices. Don't ask me for a third option. Either choice that you make is going to result in you being in custody. First choice, I'll find you guilty, as I already have done, sentence you to prison for 5 years. Next choice, I'll grant your application and I will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years, but you're going to remain in custody. You're going to be referred to felony drug court. If they do not accept you, you're going to be going into inpatient treatment somewhere. So those are your only options. And the only reason why I'm giving you these options is because sometimes it's not good to kick the can down the road. You have these children who are dependent on you for support. And one or two things going to end up happening if you don't get treatment. Either you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life, or either somebody's going to end up identifying your body. So which do you prefer? 5 years in the prison, or either you remain in custody until you're accepted in felony drug court, or either into an inpatient drug treatment?
Absolutely. Patient drug.
All right. Thank you, counsel. All right. This is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. The following is to take place in custody: a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If not accepted into felony drug court, then inpatient treatment. And that inpatient treatment, probation, if TAP evaluation approves, will be SafeP. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits 1 time per month until further notice upon release from custody. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are complete, 50 hours will be deducted. The remaining community service hours, you can either do 150 in the heat, which it's going to get hot pretty soon, or there's going to be 1 sober support. For every sober support meeting completed, that's your AANA meetings, 1 hour of community service restitution will be deducted. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. That may change once you prove to the court that you can be clean and sober. There is to be a $1,200 fine. That will be probated. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You have children who are depending on you 100%. If you continue the way you're going, some other man is going to end up raising your children, because either you're going to end up spending the majority of your time at the Bexar County Jail or in prison, or either somebody's going to have to identify your body, because the last time you use may be the last time you use. In this court, communication is key to be successful. Talk to your probation officer. If you ever feel like, once you've completed the inpatient program you're going to use, call your sponsor, call probation. If you call probation and you tell them that you're thinking about using, you know what they're going to do? They're going to get you some help. If you come in here and talk to me and say, Judge, I'm struggling, I think I'm going to use, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you some help. But if you don't report, we're going to have a problem. You understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Court is calling 2025 CR 0039996 State versus George Brandon Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced?
Please give an for the state, Your Honor.
Nathaniel Navy for Mr. Rodriguez.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision
Yes, I
with
did.
your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
David in the box, quiet. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is up to 180 days in the state jail facility. Anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Understood, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Understood.
Well, did you understand that?
I did.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
All right, is this an application for deferred adjudication or just regular?
Deferred.
Okay, so I don't have a application for deferred. It's for community supervision.
Oh, is there a separate one? Thought it was.
Yes.
All right,
All right, no
I
problem.
can get that wrong.
Sure. Did you understand with an application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility
Yes, I
and up to a
did.
$10,000 fine?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor, I do believe that.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Very much.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the document, the plea bargain page?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have any such motion?
There have not.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I did.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Plead guilty.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, State Exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. And state, you may be excused. Are you asking that your client be sentenced today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on your client's behalf?
Judge, just that Mr. Rodriguez has been very accepting of his responsibility in this case. He's taken active steps to remove himself from the temptations that led him into this position. And he's very motivated to complete this period of deferred adjudication. I think he will successfully.
All right, how often were you using?
It started gradually opening, so went from 3 days, and then I was able to separate myself for 9 days, a month, and then little by little just got off of it, man, with the help of Jesus Christ.
All right, do you have any children?
No, I don't.
All right, so how often were you using?
It was literally up to a month. So between that, it varied, and since I found Jesus Christ, it's been a lot easier going out, being more active with my dog, and taking care of more chores around the house. I live with my mother. So,
Okay.
yes.
And what do you do in your spare time? Other than
Just
walking your dogs.
be home and pick up trash around my streets and stuff like that. I just try to stay busy, and it came to a point where I seen so much beer cans and cigarette butts outside on our streets that it started affecting me. And when I was doing that myself at one point in my life, it motivated me to do it more and clean up our streets.
Okay,
Yes,
awesome.
yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. 2 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, $1,500 fine will be prorated, restitution, if any, to SAPD for drug testing, 120 hours community service restitution, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. And there should be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Probation, is there anything else? Okay. Is there anything, and I'm sorry, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, I think I'm very satisfied. Thank you.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You
Correct.
understand?
Yes, I do understand. Yeah.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know. If you feel that they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. If you feel that you're about to backslide, you can let your probation officer know. Your attorney will tell you. I am hopeful that you will be successful. I'm not trying to revoke just to revoke. So it is better if you think you're going to use to let probation know about it. What they will do is they will come to me and they will ask for recommendations to get you back on track. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you.
All right. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thank
Can
you.
you have a blessed day as well?
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
The judge grants Rodriguez 2 years of deferred adjudication with conditions including drug testing, a treatment evaluation, 120 hours of community service, and proof of employment within 30 days. He must also attend 90 sober meetings in 90 days and avoid certain employment involving minors, giving him the opportunity to complete supervision successfully and avoid a felony conviction.
And are you Mr. Richardson? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Richardson, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Do.
Sir, how do you pronounce your first name?
Lemuel, as in like Samuel, but
Oh.
like Lemuel.
Lemuel.
My mother has a hard time saying it too.
All right. Hi.
As does his attorney.
I named after my father.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I always think that names are very important. Did you review the court admonishments? I'm sorry, State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're waiving the enhancement paragraph and proceed on just the state jail.
Any
No
objections? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with evading arrest detention with prior conviction as a state jail felony Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, you.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Richardson, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No,
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
no.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the state jail facility, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
yes,
Defense?
yes,
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
yes,
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
I'm sorry?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all this attachment.
All right, state you may be excused.
Thank you.
Without objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We'd ask that you follow the plea bargain agreement.
All right, the court will sentence you to 180 days in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served, and the court will suggest the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, we can go out the record. How old are you?
I'm
I had one other thing, Judge. if I could.
Yes.
I'd ask the board to consider awarding the diligent participation credit.
Oh, if he completes something, then I'll consider it.
Thank you.
I'm 42, I'll be 43. I understand that I've been at this point at my age that I've been a criminal. But far as at this time, I mean, I was dealing with something with my mother. She's an addict. She needs help, and she's here today. I didn't expect none of this when I got out of prison that she was on crack cocaine. And the reason why I was on the east side is for her not to be over it.
But no, here's the thing. When you were caught, you had a meth pipe as well.
What?
So that's what I read in the police report. So here's the thing. If your mother suffers from drug addiction, there's a place that I can pick up the phone right now to get her help if she wants it. But at some point in time, how old is your mom?
She's 62.
Right. So she's 62. You're in your 40s. And let me just explain to you all. She's an adult. You're an adult. And there's only 1 or 2 things that's going to end up happening to you. This whole situation, when I read the police reports, you could have easily been shot. because the officer is saying you won't show your hands. You jump off a bicycle, then take off running, then hopping over fences, then going down dark alleyways, then not showing your hands when you're on the ground. And that officer is saying he had to have somebody cover him with lethal coverage. And you know what lethal coverage means? That means there's somebody with a gun trained on you because they don't know if you have a gun or what's going to happen. Everybody at the end of the day, they're just trying to do their job and make it home safely. And if you don't stop using drugs, what's going to end up happening to you is one or two things. Either you're going to spend the rest of your life at the Bexar County Jail or somebody else's jail or the rest of your life in prison. That's what's going to end up happening to you. Or either your body's going to be in some field somewhere in an alley, right? If you were running in the alley and you got some bad meth and the officer never found you, or the officer said, he was just on the bicycle running, I'm gonna let that slide. Somebody will have to identify your body. And that person is going to be your mother or whoever else it may be. If you are being honest and you say, I'm on drugs, my mom is on drugs, I want to get help for my mom, you can't help anybody until you help yourself. That's why have you ever flown before?
Mhm. No, I'm scared.
Let me just tell you what they say whenever you're on a plane, I listen to what the flight attendant is saying, even though my thing is it's all in God's hand. If this plane falls, we're not over water, we're probably not going to survive, but I still listen. And you know what they say? They say, if you have a child with you, put on your mask, your oxygen mask first. Because you know why? If a parent can't breathe on a plane, they can't help their child. So you're going to have to put on your oxygen mask first before you put it on your mom. And if you get out of the state jail facility and you decide to continue the way you're going, you're going to get arrested or either you're going to be dead. Those are your two options. You got to make a choice. If your mom wants help, I can send her someplace right now for her to get drug help. But if she don't want it, she don't want it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If she wants it, I'll go get her. I'll make sure she gets the help that she needs today. But you got to take care of you. All right? And when you get released from the state jail facility, if you can't find a place that can help you with your drug addiction, you come back here. I'm still here. I'll pick up the phone. I know a place that will accept you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's
Hello.
it going, man?
I'm doing okay.
You doing okay today?
Oh, yes. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's good. You know, we're currently alive, so it's a good day.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you're here requesting a bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, just 1 second. So let me call the case number. I'm just trying to figure out where we are. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 0000524, 0000525, and 0002586, State versus Charles Louis Mullinax. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrahan for the state, Your Honor.
Victoria Cruz on behalf of Raymond Martinez for the defense.
And are you Mr. Mullinax?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any objection to this attorney standing in for Mr. Martinez?
No, ma'am.
All right. State, have you reviewed the motions?
I've reviewed one motion for one case, Your Honor. That's on the 524.
Your Honor, I believed only the 524 was remanded. I thought the others had a bond amount.
Oh, okay. So we're only going on the
524, I believe.
524?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
I'll check with that.
So do you all have an agreement to a bond amount?
State recommends 4,000, which is double. That's fine with us. The original was 2,000.
All right. So why doesn't he have a bond in this case?
He FTA'd, Your Honor. He did explain to me that the reason he FTA'd was because he was injured. He had some broken ribs and he believed that he would be taken into custody. So that's why I do believe that the period of absconding was only a couple of weeks. And he has been in custody since March 18th.
Wait, let me pull up his case on Odyssey.
Only this one has a warrant. That is remanded, right? I think all the other ones have. No. I asked my staff.
All right. So in this case, there was an affidavit to surrender surety on February 11th. And then he didn't appear on February 24th. And then you're set for jury trial on July 22nd. All right. You want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Charles Lewis Mullinex.
All right, do you have any prior drug use in your past?
Yes, ma'am.
And what would that be?
Heroin.
All right, and have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you received medication for that?
I did for a little bit until I got taken off of, like, my insurance got dropped, and then I couldn't afford the medication. I was on it for like a good year though, and I was doing good when I was on my medication.
All right, so I'm going to set your bond at the $4,000. There's going to be regular UAs, a referral to Center for Healthcare Services, and outpatient treatment for substance abuse. Is there anything else?
Your Honor, I was mistaken.
Mhm.
There are two other cases are remanded without bond.
Okay.
000.
All right, stay. Look at those.
Sorry. This is my fault. So 586 is at was that 5,000? So you want double, which is fine. And then we did, trying to redo right now, 54. 525 is also remanded. Last amount was 2,000 on that one.
We got
Is that it?
So, yeah, so, also,
It's a 52.
I'll say time.
Yes, that's fine. And that should be it.
Judge, we drew on this though, so.
Okay. All right, so then, and the cause number ending in 25, do you all have an agreement?
We do, York.
And what would be the agreement in that cause number?
I believe that's a $5,000 agreement, yeah.
Okay. So in that bond, I will do the $5,000 and Mr. Mullinex,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna give you the same condition as I did in the previous bond. Don't worry, you don't have to do it twice. It's just so that they can
Yes, ma'am.
mirror each other, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then in cause number ending in 86,
Yes, Your Honor, that's 4,000.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll make sure that he has a reset form for his July 22nd trial date.
Yes, sir.
All right, is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
Then in that last cause number, Cindy, it's going to be a bond of $4,000 in 2025 CR 002586, a bond of $5,000 in 2025 CR 000525, and a bond of $4,000 in 2025 CR 000524.
Sorry. 2586 is the one that had $5,000 bond originally,
All right.
and the other two were at 2,000.
All right, well, this is what they've agreed to, so I'll go with what they've agreed to. But thank you. And in each cause number, it's going to be regular UAs, a referral to Center for Healthcare Services, and outpatient treatment for substance abuse.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else, sir, that you need to be successful on bond?
Not that I could think of, miss.
All right, if for some reason the referral for the Center for Healthcare Services is not done,
Yes, ma'am.
just contact your attorney and they can contact me and I'll make sure that we figure out what's happening.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor. Apologies for the messiness.
Oh, no, it's fine. All right, thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 002083, State versus Humberto Rodriguez. Can I have parties announce?
Opinion for the state of Texas. Jorge Canales from defense.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes.
We have an interpreter here. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And could you state your name for the record, please?
Lynn Abrams, license number 2081.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, all of the documents that I'm gonna review with you are in English. What those documents explain to you in Spanish?
Yes.
And defense, do you speak Spanish?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you speak it fluently?
Yes, I do.
And were you able to explain the documents to your client in Spanish?
Yes, I was.
Mr. Rodriguez, let me see. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I have, and I did review.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading? All right, let's go off the record. So there's an issue with the paperwork, the plea paperwork. Y'all are asking for punishment to be assessed at 2 years, but then y'all are recommending community supervision. And then you have community supervision checked at the bottom. Ah, okay, I see it now. There's no application for deferred adjudication, correct?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Counsel, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? I'm sorry, with your client.
Yes, I have.
And Mr. Rodriguez, did you understand the indictment?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State you're proceeding on the indictment as presented.
Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with assault family household member with a previous conviction as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years, no problem, in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, nobody.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a US citizen?
No, I'm a resident.
Counsel, did you address immigration issues with your client?
I did, Your Honor. I received an advisal from the immigration attorney at the MAC, Mr. Justin Tullius, just today. And he emailed me all the letter, and I went over that with my client.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, do you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence and with this type of case involving violence that you will be deported?
Yes.
And do you understand that you will not be, that you will be denied naturalization?
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
according to the advisal from Mr. Tullius, Mr. Rodriguez qualifies to avoid deportation because this would be his first case of moral turpitude.
No, this is not his first case of moral turpitude because he was previously on deferred adjudication for another family violence case. And if that family violence case is a family violence case against a female, those are all considered crimes of moral turpitude. So this is his second crime of moral turpitude.
Okay.
So do you understand that you're going to be deported?
Yes, I understand.
All right, somebody may want to talk to the MAC about that and let them know that this is his second. Does everyone agree that this is his second family violence offense?
Yes, sure.
And that the previous one was against a female?
Yes.
All right, so both of these are crimes of moral turpitude. Whether you receive deferred adjudication on the first one or not, that's a crime of moral turpitude. Do you understand?
Yes, I
And do you
understand.
understand that you will be deported?
Yes,
And do you understand that you will be denied naturalization?
yes,
Did you understand the consequences and the impact of entering this plea as it relates to your immigration status?
yes, I do.
And knowing that you are going to be deported, do you still wish to go forward with this plea?
Yes,
Counsel, do you still wish to go forward with the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes, I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, I understand.
Defendant, is that the plea?
It is. Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes,
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, I understand.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No,
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be 80 hours of community service restitution, the BIPP course, TAP evaluation, and follow TAP recommendations. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I understand.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. Just some state laws with evidence to exhibit one.
no objection.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
yes, I do.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, have you spoken to the complainant?
Yeah, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We'd ask the court to follow the agreement, Judge.
All right, do you have any children, sir?
Sí.
Yes.
Ages?
19, 15 y 12 y 8.
19, 15, 12, and 8.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. $1,500 fine, probated. Sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. Permanent finding of family violence. No contact with the Stella Sanchez. 80 hours community service restitution. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. The BIPP course. Once he completes parenting classes, community service hours will be deemed satisfied. TAP evaluation in custody. And if the TAP evaluation is not completed in 2 weeks, he's to be released. So that would be I'll do a release date of June 16th if the TAP evaluation is not completed. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. Probation, is there anything else?
The 80 hours of community service that wait upon completion of the term.
Yes. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, that's fine, thank you.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, good luck to you. Deputy Laura, he needs to go into custody.
The judge finds Rodriguez guilty and sentences him to 2 years in prison, suspended for 4 years of probation, with a family violence finding, no contact order, BIPP course, drug and alcohol evaluation, random testing, and employment requirements. Because he is not a U.S. citizen and has prior family violence history, the court repeatedly confirms he understands the plea may lead to deportation and denial of naturalization.